We're doing a little test walk. I have the pendulum mount in one of the pockets of my jacket, and so the camera angle is like about right at the chest height here. So this is we have a squash and badminton center here, and over here we're about to pass the bowling alley, and Tali Tennis Center is right back there. So this is a little bit of my surroundings. Here, we're on the edge of Helsinki, and the place where I teach tennis is the largest indoor tennis facility in Europe. We have 26 indoor courts, and all of them have room to run, which is quite nice. Unlike those bubble courts you play in New York City, where like you go 3 steps past the doubles alley and you're crashing into the bubble. So here's the bowling alley here. They also happen to have a sauna. Any sort of recreational center in Finland, most of them are going to have a sauna. The ones that don't have a sauna are not very good. Yeah, let's walk in a little nature back here. Once again, today is partly cloudy. It's not mostly cloudy, it's partly cloudy. This is always a nice place to go and de-stress a little bit. You're in the city, but you're not. You're walking through the forest, which is a good thing. Just had a little lunch, and now I'm just walking a little bit to clear my head and get ready for tonight's tennis lesson activity. Here you can see some of the zippy lines, but I wonder, are they going out of business? They seem to be doing well. I hope they're able to keep going. The kids seem to like it. I wonder if she knew whether I was wearing a camera or not. You can see the Go Ultra. You can see it, but you have to look a little closer. It's not like when you're carrying a selfie stick and your camera's hanging out there on that selfie stick. That's very obvious. With the Ultra, you're walking around hands-free, and just going about minding your day. The only difference is that you got a little camera on you. That's all. So there we have the street. But let's see where this little trail takes us. Hopefully it takes us someplace. See, unlike Switzerland, where everybody says Grüße, Finnish people don't talk to each other. Sometimes you'll get an occasional hey, sometimes. But more often than not, two people don't know each other. There's rarely any eye contact, and nobody says anything. Of course, now they would say to me, Alain, that is completely, totally normal. And they might be right. It's the Americans who are loco. Americans will talk to anybody. Today's date is August 28th. September is coming. I remember my first September in Finland, September of 2003. Why does that date stick out? The whole summer, the temperature in Helsinki was between like 25 and 29 degrees Celsius. It was warm. Everybody was having a wonderful time. And, you know, it was great. Like, maybe summer may never end. All of a sudden, September 1st comes, the temperature was 1. We went from the mid-20s to 1. And then about 4 weeks later, we got our first snowfall. And boy, did it come down. And a super snowy October. Now, of course, fast forward 20 years, we don't have that anymore. Septembers have generally been warmer. Octobers have not been as cold. And our winters lately have been, well, for me, they've been disappointing. They really haven't lived up to what they could. Now, my Apple Watch is talking to me, just saying, do you want to record this walk? And of course, yes, I do. Yes, I do. So getting back to the subject, yeah, our winters have been sort of hit and miss. And what I mean by hit is like the winter kicks in mid-December and just stays full on, you know, through February into March, sometimes even into April. Here, let's turn here. Let's see what happens when I turn around here. So you can see the green. We got a lot of precipitation in the month of June, and that's why everything is so green now. Everybody was super depressed in June. Oh, here's this lady again. Oh God, she's gonna give me a look, thinking like I'm stalking her or something. I gave her a nod. Nothing. You should be so honored to get a nod from Elan. You should be. An acknowledgement that you exist. But see, the thought here is, hey, I looked at you. I saw you. That's good enough. No nod. So where was I? Yeah, winter. Winter needs to last. I'm one of the few people on this planet who just love snow. But of course, if you're a downhill skier, you love snow. You crave snow. You want it. And even if you're not skiing, it's still, everything looks better with snow on it. Everything. Now, last winter, it was warm. Then we got a lot of winter activity. Then it got warm again. Then we got some more winter activity. Then we had a prolonged stretch of above average temperatures. And then we got one final blast. And if you go through my video log, you'll see that I had it's called The Walk. I forget what the date is, but you can scroll through my videos and you can find it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a playlist for my walking videos now, especially now that I have the Go Ultra. It's going to be a lot of walking videos. So if you like beautiful scenery and hear yours truly espousing whatever it is I'm talking about, tune in and we'll walk together and you'll hear my thoughts. That's a good thing. All right, let's look at this. Zippy 3 Blue. It's medium, so this is an intermediate type of device. Well, kid can't fall out of that net, can they? Oh my God, look at this. We have a tree house. All right. This is for these theme parks, this is a level 1. But having your little kid climb that ladder, I don't think would be exactly a green. That would scare the hell out of a kid. All right. So we have a beginner green, and then we have a blue intermediate there. Gee, what is the expert? What is the expert level? One of these days I'll find what the expert is and I'll show you. Maybe that's the expert level. So here we are between the bowling alley and the badminton squash place. Come through here just to make things different, more exciting. Now, one thing when you are wearing a device like this, you realize that when the camera's at chest level, you have to be careful with your hands, because like your hands can easily get in front of the camera like that, right? And if you want to reach for something, you have to kind of put your hands out a little bit just so that you don't obstruct so much view. but these are lessons as you learn to use the Gill Ultra.